Before we begin, let's arrive. Take a slow breath in through your nose and a long breath out through your mouth. One more. In and out. I'm Carrie, writer, spiritual companion, and the voice behind the Quiet Well Project. My work lives where breath meets body, where grief is honored, and where faith is held gently. This is Linger Here, a place to slow down, listen closely, and stay with what matters. This is Season 1, Wintering, a season for rest, release, and quiet becoming. I'm glad you're here. Release is one of those words that sounds simple until you try to live it. We're told to let go as if it's a single decision. A deep breath, a brave declaration, a tidy ending. But real release is rarely clean. It's often slow, uneven, marked by hesitation and second guessing. And when we rush it, we don't actually release, we bypass. Spiritual bypassing sounds like wisdom, but it skips over the body. It says things like, everything happens for a reason, or I'm fine, or I've moved on. While something inside is still bracing, still holding, still tired. Winter teaches us another way. In winter, nothing is ripped out of the ground. Nothing is forced to open before it's ready. Release happens through thaw, gradual, patient, embodied. So today we're not talking about release as self-improvement. We're talking about release as relief. The kind that comes when you stop carrying what was never meant to be yours forever. Many of us are carrying things we picked up out of love or loyalty or survival. Other people's expectations, old roles, versions of ourselves that once kept us safe. At the time, they mattered, they helped, and they were necessary. But winter has a way of asking honest questions. Not loud questions, not demanding ones, just quiet ones like, why are you still holding this? Who taught you it was your job? What would happen if you set it down, just for now? These are not questions meant to hurry you. They're meant to soften your grip. Because renewal does not arrive by erasing the past. It arrives by making space. And space is created through release that is kind, not forceful. Renewal doesn't always look like a breakthrough. Sometimes it looks like less effort, less explanation, less pretending. Sometimes renewal is simply the absence of weight, a quiet exhale, a night of deeper sleep, a moment when you realize you're no longer rehearsing the same story in your head. That kind of renewal doesn't photograph well, but it lasts. If you are in a season where you feel pressure to move on spiritually, to be grateful faster, to heal quicker, to make meaning out of pain before it's finished speaking, I want to offer this permission. You don't have to let go of the truth to let go of the weight. You can honor what was real without carrying it everywhere you go. Release is not denial, it is discernment. It's knowing what belongs to this season and what does not. And renewal? Well, renewal is often so quiet, you only notice it later. You realize one day that you're breathing more easily, that your shoulders aren't as tight, that the future doesn't feel as loud. Nothing dramatic happened, but something honest did. Let's take a few moments to listen to this musical interlude.
I've been carrying what I couldn't name, what I picked up just to keep the peace. Some of it love, some of it fear, some of it never belonged to me. I held it longer than I needed to. Called it faith, called it staying strong. But my hands are tired, my breath is thin. Something's whispering, it's time to rest from holding on. I don't have to make this disappear. I don't have to rush the healing through. I can set it down for now, not forgetting, not denying, just loosening my grip somehow. I can set it down for now. What was true still gets to matter. I just don't have to carry it farther. I can set it down for now. There are stories stitched into my bones. There are names I still say quietly. Some things shaped me, some things saved me, some things stay longer than they needed to be. I thought release would feel like fire, like a break-in or a sudden light, but it came like breath at the end of a day, soft as setting shoes down at night. I don't need to rise above the pain, I just need to stop pretending I'm fine. I can set it down for now, not erasing where I've been, just choosing what I'm holding again. I can set it down for now. What was heavy gets to rest. I'm allowed to choose what's next. I can set it down for now. Renewal doesn't shout my name, it doesn't knock me to the ground. It comes like space inside my chest when I stop dragging yesterday around. No big ending, no clean break, just the truth I finally hear. I don't have to carry everything into every season from here. I can set it down for now, with kindness, not with blame, thanking what it gave. I can set it down for now. There's room for breath, there's room for grace, room for what's becoming next. I can set it down for now. I'm not done, I'm just learning how to stay and set it down for now.
Let's take a few minutes now for a gentle release and renew practice. Find a position that allows your body to feel supported. You don't need perfect posture, just enough ease to stay. Take a slow breath in, pause, and a long breath out. Notice if there's a sense of holding somewhere in your body. Your jaw, your shoulders, your chest, your hands. Without judgment, simply notice. With your next inhale, silently say, I notice what I'm carrying. With your exhale, imagine loosening your grip, just a little, not letting go completely, just softening. If an image, word, or feeling comes to mind, something you've been carrying that feels heavy, acknowledge it. Say silently, thank you, you mattered. Then gently, I don't have to carry you right now. Imagine placing it beside you on the ground where it can rest. Notice what opens in your body when you do. Stay here for a few breaths. Renewal does not rush in. It arrives as space. When you're ready, gently bring your attention back to the room around you. Before you go, take one slow breath in and a long breath out. Release does not mean you've skipped the hard parts. It means you stayed long enough to listen. Renewal does not need to be dramatic. It can be quiet, subtle, true. You don't have to carry everything that once mattered. You're allowed to set some things down without denying what they meant. It's enough to stay with one small, honest thing. I'm Carrie. Thank you for lingering here with me. Until next time. Go gently.
I'm wintering, not disappearing. I don't need to hurry on. There's a life beneath the silence work that's happening underground. I'm wintering, not giving up. I'm exactly where I am. Nothing's blooming, but everything is alive. So I'll rest here in the waiting till the light finds me again. I'm wintering. When day is done and stars appear, come back again and linger here. Let go of all that binds and frets. No more regrets, no more regrets. Just linger here until next time. A sacred rhythm